already on his way to recovery.
Have other players rallied around him, given him morale boosts?
Oh yeah, that he's well respected and liked. So a lot of people do that. His family's here too.
Can we get a final preview on what you're expecting from UW's offense?
Well, I think that it is, I guess the best way to say it is probably it's pretty versatile. The quarterback is a good athlete, so he's that dual guy as a runner and a passer. They've got good talented runners, receivers, so you have to defend quite a bit when you play Washington.
You guys kind of had a similar setup, though, when you played Arizona State. Were there any similarities from that game that you think the defense?
Well, there are with these offenses. There are some things, some principles I think that can carry over all the time. It's just applying some of those principles to the different teams.
You always talk about putting a loss behind you quickly, and how has this team been able to put that big win and refocus this week?
I guess we'll see. I think the work's been good though, and that's what in coaching you always strive for stability. There's going to be happiness with the win, and there's going to be disappointment with the loss. Everybody gets that, but really the next game is about how you approach Monday, and and so you're always dealing with this. Kind of interesting. So, like I said, we'll see.
You say Teron's already on the road to recovery. Is it one of those things where does he have to have surgery or okay?
He already did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, if you guys do make a bowl game, is that still could
Possible.
be in play?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I would almost go to the probable, but I probably shouldn't say that.
Well,
yeah,
and some bowl games are in mid-December and some are in early January, so it could be a bunch of different things.
That's right.
What was the reason for not practicing at Research today?
Oh, because the defense stayed inside and didn't want to have a long transition, and we're not playing in there anyway. So
obviously it was a year ago, but do you have an explanation for what happened last year against Washington?
Oh boy, I looked for that for a long time, and they played really good, and we didn't play very well at all in any fashion. So the combination of that was bad.
They have that linebacker who's leading the nation in sacks. Can you talk about what he does well?
Well, he is really, really good off the edge. He's a good player in a lot of ways, and extremely quick, and has given everybody a lot of trouble. He's a good player.
Shaq Thompson, 4 defensive touchdowns. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No.
I know it's been a while since he scored one, but still, it's a big number.
He's opportunistic and a very good athlete. As you know, he plays everywhere, and so it's just, he's just one of those really good football players.
Yeah. Is it his instinct, or is there something you try to do to
I think he's got instincts and he's got talent. And he's an offensive player, defensive player, a lot of stuff going on. So it's good.
How do you try to simulate what he does?
Well, it's really hard to do, and some of those things are pretty special. So, but he's all around very good athlete, very good football player.